shirts, we love orange shirts. Is it true? Mm-hmm. We do. You know what else we love, Papa?
What do we love?
We love getting that dub, and we're going to do it tonight. Do you feel it in your bones? Because I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Why am I so loud? Because I'm home alone.
Wait, no, I thought Alex says dabs, not dubs. What's the difference?
At the end of the day, me and you, we're going to the pay window, and we're getting the big check tonight. They get the little check. We're getting paid, right?
If we win, I heard something about a check.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it was like check yourself before you wreck yourself, something like that. I don't know. I heard money. I was worried about that.
This uncle needs to buy gifts for his nieces. I got a birthday party Saturday, so I'm in it to win it. Woo!
I just want to be somebody's favorite, because apparently we're not favorites. So
that hurt.
Right here.
Hey, Kaiser.
Hey, Tony. How are you doing? It's been a while since we were in ONTL, I think.
Yeah, ONTL teams? Yeah, it's been a year. If nothing else, we should try and win just so that we don't have to wait a year.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I'm going to be honest. I'm at work right now, so I'm just hoping this match finishes as fast as possible. Either is fine. Hopefully, we win.
Hey, whatever works. Let's have some fun.
Whatever works. Whatever.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Opening Night Trivia. Teams, regular teams. I usually host geek teams, but we're going to take a little break from that. For regular teams, I'm your host, Thomas Scully. With me for the first time, actually. First time we've actually hosted together is Jack Finchuck. Jack, how you doing?
Well, I was not threatened with being eaten, so I am quite well. Yeah, how are you?
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it's a great day when the teams in question are more focused on the color of their T-shirts and trying to make sure that they aren't getting caught at work playing trivia. Always fun when things like that happen. Speaking of fun, we have the Fun Uncles and Time Shift, two teams 0-1 losing their debuts, but they're back again for the first time in what feels like forever. So this will be a chance for both teams to get back up off the mat, get their first win here in teams. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Beautiful. Introducing first with a record of no wins and 1 defeat, we have Jacob West and Jordan Owens, the team of the Fun Uncles.
I want you to fact check that. I'm pretty sure it's 12 wins and 0 defeats, but I just mean no one has to fact check. We can just.
I will double check that.
Thank you.
All right, and their opponent also with a record of no wins and 1 defeat.
That sounds
we have Kaiser Wang, Tony Durso, the team of Time Shift.
And we have 12 losses. Right, Tony?
Yeah.
Who's the favorite now?
12 losses to them.
Because apparently ours is wrong. Anyway, guys, round 1 works like this. You get 10 questions from 10 different categories in the realm of movie trivia. You get 20 seconds to answer each and every question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. If a player does get all 10 questions correct, they will receive a bonus question worth an extra point. You have 4 repeats of the challenge throughout the duration of the entire match. Any questions before we head into round number 1? All right. We'll get started with your first question, which will come in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Pass.
What Disney film has the songs "Dig a Little Deeper" and "Almost There"? Just think, Jack. You're almost there.
I am indeed almost there.
You're almost there to watching another Hugh Jackman movie in the theaters. 5, 4,
Can't fucking wait.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Tony.
I said Mulan.
And Jacob.
I said Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
And Kaiser.
The Princess and the Frog. Can you see?
Yes, I can see. And Jordan.
Okay.
Frozen 2.
Kaiser is the only one to get it correct. The answer is The Princess and the Frog. So Time Shift takes an early 1-0 lead. Jack, hit him with the second question.
For sure. Your next question comes in the category of the 2000s. Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, and Jodie Foster star in which 2000s film?
I've never cared for Clive Owen.
I don't know if I've seen him in a movie. I haven't seen Children of Men yet. So yeah.
Well, we know it's not that.
Who knows? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacob.
I said The Skeleton Key.
And Kaiser.
Inside Man.
And Jordan.
Oh, you can read it. Inside Man.
And Tony.
Inside Man.
Inside Man is correct. So the Fun Uncles gets on the board, but Time Chip does increase their lead to 3-1. So we get into your third question. Is in drama. Mississippi Burning is set in what decade?
Oh, you should ask what state. Come on, man.
Have you ever been to the state of Mississippi?
I cannot say that I have. I've been a couple states over to Florida, but that's about it.
I used to live in Florida.
Are you the infamous Florida man that everybody talks about?
We don't talk about my past life.
2, 1.
Only
Pens
in
down.
phases.
We will go to Kaiser.
1950s. My goodness.
And Jacob.
1940s.
Jordan.
Let's keep the decades going. 60s.
And Tony.
1950s.
Jordan is the only one who's correct. It's the 1960s.
With no perfect rounds. As
No
we get into
more
your
perfect
fourth-
round.
as we get into your fourth question, which comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi. You'll find the alien races of the Mangalores and the Mondoshans in what 90s sci-fi film?
Mondoshans.
I prayed. I am so sorry, but that is.
If
That's
there are any
just a lot.
Mondoshawans watching, we beg for forgiveness. We hope to
Yes.
do better.
I am sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. We're gonna go to Jordan.
Stargate's a thing. Stargate.
And Tony.
I said The Fifth Element.
And Jacob.
Yeah, Jack definitely just made those words up, but then I said Galaxy Quest.
And Kaiser.
The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element is correct. So your fifth question is in the category of animated. The characters of Honest John, Cleo, and Stromboli appear in which Disney film?
Yes. No, forgive me for being mildly distracted. I am co-hosting at the same time as I am in a fantasy draft. So if I see,
I was working behind the bar at my work while I was doing a fantasy draft on Sunday night.
I'm working while doing trivia.
fair enough.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rough look for our employers, boys. We're gonna go back up to Tony
Pinocchio.
and Jordan
I said Pocahontas.
and Jacob
I said Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
and Kaiser.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. So Time Shift extends their lead.
All right. Your next question comes from the category of war. What type of vehicle does Captain Miller destroy before he dies in Saving Private Ryan?
Have you seen this movie?
I have. And It's in my top, for sure, top 25 favorites. It's up there for me. I love this movie. It's got one of my favorite scenes in film. That opening, I guess the second scene, but the opening scene is just incredible.
Is that really your favorite? 5, 4.
No, it's not. It's not
2.
my favorite scene. Well,
Hands
it's not.
down. We're gonna go to Kaiser
Tank.
and Jordan
Thing.
and Tony
Tank.
and Jacob.
Y'all are all wrong because I also said Tank.
Tank is correct. So first clean sweep. Good job, guys.
We did it.
I got one
Again,
right.
Your next question is in movie release dates, everyone's favorite. The Brood, The China Syndrome, and The Jerk all came out in what year?
No. I had something I was going to say. I can't remember what it was, though.
Like, too damn high to remember what it is.
I swear on my life, I'm not high right now. However, I just want to clarify, Saving Private Ryan, not my favorite movie, not even my favorite Steven Spielberg, but it's up there.
2, 1.
Like whatever player one, we get
Down.
you.
We'll go to Jordan.
Guilty.
79.
And Tony
1979.
and Jacob
I said 1978.
and Kaiser.
1979.
1979 is correct.
And we get to your next question, which comes in the category of mystery thriller. Name one of the 2 Alfred Hitchcock films that are set in a single location. Oh, wonderful.
What are you doing?
It's thundering and raining outside, so if my Wi-Fi kicks out, I'm sorry in advance.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yes.
It's been storming here like the last several nights. So
It's been very hot and dry where I live,
4,
and I
3,
hate it.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Tony
Rope.
and Jacob
Rear Window.
and Kaiser
Lifeboat.
and Jordan.
Rear window?
So rope and lifeboat are the 2 answers that we have. Rear window is not one of them. So only time shift will get those points.
He leaves that damn room.
Believe it or not, he does. We get into your
I don't
next,
believe you.
your penultimate question is in 70s. What town is the majority of 1978's Halloween set in?
Oh no, I just was watching Kills.
Okay,
Can you get a repeat?
What?
Repeat.
Okay, first repeat. What town is the majority of 1978's Halloween set in? Hey Jack, when does
Yes.
evil die?
Tonight,
That's right.
but maybe tomorrow. Let's be honest.
Actually, it's October 14th because that's when Halloween Ends comes out.
Ah, I see.
And it
So
looks
maybe the day after that.
it looks fine. 5,
No,
4,
never, because they're just gonna repeat it.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacob
Haddonfield.
and Kaiser
Haddonfield.
and Jordan
Haddonfield.
and
Haddonfield.
Haddonfield. Clean sweep. And your final question is in musicals. Be given you by Jack. Sorry, Jack.
Yes, all good. From the category of musicals, William Bramley and Brian Darcy James play the same character in what musical and its remake?
The big musicals
Believe
guy.
it or not. Oh, yes, I am actually, believe it or not. And also, believe it or not, I was actually in one. Did I sing? Nope. I was in a musical.
Were you like one of the trees that they have to give to make sure everybody in class had a role?
I was,
3,
yeah, pretty
2,
much.
1. Pens down. Kaiser.
The producers?
Jordan.
What's Side Story?
And Tony.
West Side Story.
And Jacob.
Hairspray.
West Side Story is correct. So we've reached the end of round number 1. I have Time Shift in the lead, 16 to Fun Uncle's 8.
That
He's
is
correct.
right.
All right, so they're doubling up Fun Uncles right now, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Round 2 is our deep cut round. It works like this. Both teams submitted a movie for the deep cuts, those being The Waterboy and Home. The first 2 competitors will answer the first 3 questions. There'll be 2 points for it's worth 2 points if it is your opponent's movie, 1 point for your movie. Time Shift, you have all 4 repeats in your challenge. And Fun Uncles, you have 3 repeats and your challenge. Are there any questions before we get into round number 2?
No.
Okay. Time Shift, you're in the lead. Do you want questions from your movie first or second?
Do you have a preference?
Do you want to get the Waterboy out of the way?
Sure.
Abadoo?
And you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. So you're doing The Waterboy first, and Tony is taking the first 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jordan and Jacob, who's taking the first 3?
Can I redeem myself? Wait, can I attempt to redeem myself? Better question. Okay. I'm gonna go with the first 3.
All right. I will go ahead and give you your questions in The Waterboy. So Tony and Jacob, here is your first question. What is the Mud Dogs' losing streak at the start of the first game we see them play? Jack, have you seen this movie?
Once a very long time ago, and I don't remember much of it.
Fair enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let me go to Jacob first.
I said 68.
And Tony.
40 games.
40 games is correct.
And just double checking, The Waterboy was whose movie?
The Waterboy was the movie of the Fun Uncles. So
Perfect.
Tony gets 2 points for that.
Okay, just double checking.
Your second question. What is the first offensive play we see the Cougars run in the second half of the Bourbon Bowl?
I have something to say, but I don't want to give anything away, so I'll save it to the next.
Probably best.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tony
It's a reverse.
and Jacob.
I believe that's when they start kneeling it. QB kneel.
A reverse is correct. All right. And Jacob and Tony's last question. How many questions are on the Louisiana high school equivalency examination?
Yeah, no. I was going to say, for someone who thinks they're okay at fantasy football, I know next to nothing about actually playing football.
Most
weird.
fantasy football champions are just like you.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jacob.
I said 50 questions.
And Tony.
300.
300 is correct. I almost said Rise of an Empire, but I stopped myself there. Anyway, moving on to Kaiser and Jordan. Here are your 3 questions in the Waterboy. Your first question. When we first see Captain Insano, he is cutting a promo on what other wrestler? Captain Insano is showing no mercy.
I'm gonna feel really bad losing the wrestling related one too.
I'll be honest, that was weighing heavily in my mind before I asked the question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're going to go to Kaiser.
Herculon.
And Jordan.
The Big Show.
Herculon is correct. All right, your next question. What make of car does Lawrence Taylor drive? We just need the brand of car.
Also a former WrestleMania main eventer, just like the Big Show.
Oh, goodness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to go to Jordan.
BMW.
And Kaiser.
Porsche.
Porsche is correct. And your final question in the Waterboy. According to Robert's letters, what is the first job he got in New Orleans?
Yeah, no, basically whatever the answer actually was for the car question, guarantee you it's a hell of a lot nicer than my shitty car.
Well, considering, he was probably the greatest player in the game at that point.
Piece of shit car, a good Adam Sandler song.
5,
Say ever.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Kaiser.
A lemonade vendor.
And Jordan.
A singer.
Lemonade vendor is correct. So at the end of the Waterboy, the time shift sweeps. So it is now 28-8. All right, moving on to questions from home. The worst streamers.
I agree. I almost
I
agree.
assume it's the same order, right? Tony, you want to go first?
Yeah, we keep
Yes.
the same order.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Fun Uncles.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna wait till you actually give us permission to start talking to each other. Jesus Kaiser. JPO, you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
No, buddy, you got this.
All right.
All
Go
right.
first.
All right. So your first question from home. When we first see Tip, she is watching a video of her mother where she states they are originally from what country? Now, this is one of the worst DreamWorks films.
It's my least favorite by far.
That's fair. I have this strange, strong hatred for Shrek Forever After, so I will.
Yeah, you're a fucking weirdo. 5,
Yeah, I know.
3,
I definitely choose Home over Shrek 3.
1. Pens down. Yeah, right. We're gonna go to Tony first.
Barbados.
And Jacob.
I knew it started with a B. I said Brazil.
Barbados is correct. Attention is a point.
All right. Your next question from home. What flavor of residue is left on the armpit of the statue of Smek? I think I died a little inside after asking that question. I'm not going to lie to you.
There's another one that makes me want to die. So I'm very glad. I'm glad I pushed these questions on you.
Yeah. Oh,
5,
dear Lord.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat
One.
the question, please.
second
For
repeat.
sure. Yeah, your second question from home once again. What flavor of residue is left on the armpit of the statue of Smek?
Jack,
Again,
did you dive a little more inside after that?
yes,
Good, my
yes,
friend.
I did. And I'm in pain. More pain than usual.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Jacob.
Is it lemon, citrus?
Tony.
Bust a lime.
Busta Lime is correct. Named after Halloween resurrection star Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Does that count? I don't think that's
Trick-or-treat,
what it's actually named
motherfuckers.
after.
And your third question from home. The Gorg attack on Earth is seen being launched from where? Yeah, no, every time I read one of these questions, I remember why I hate this movie so much and why I hated it as a 14-year-old.
But Jack, a question. Can I come in the out now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Tony
I said Australia.
and Jacob.
I said France.
Both incorrect. It's the rings of Saturn
Ah, yeah.
or Saturn. All right. We'll move down to Jordan.
Come on, Tony. How'd you not get
Hold
that?
on.
Alright.
Tony.
Yeah?
It looks like Saturn because he has a ring, but it's not said. But I think it's Saturn. Should we challenge or should we just don't bother?
Oh my god, dude. You have like 90,000 more points. Does it matter?
Let's not bother.
I don't think it matters.
Hey,
Okay,
JPO, do you want to challenge it?
I'll challenge it for them. How's that fun now?
I
I
think
think
I
you're
speak,
gonna win.
I think I speak for all of humanity when I say thank you very much. All right, so Kaiser and Jordan, Jack, hit him with our questions.
All right. Your guys' first question from home. According to the big-brained boobs, how long would it take to create an alternate reality with no Gorgs living in it?
Sorry, Jack, the big brain, what?
Could you see me die inside as I read that?
Well, I have a question for you then. What is the purpose of your face?
Oh, God. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Jordan
4 days.
and Kaiser.
1.7 million years.
1.7 million years is correct.
That's close.
Very close.
Your next question from home. When Tip and O are finally surrounded by Boov, led by Smek, what is Smek wearing as a crown?
I just thought of a really bad joke. I can't say it here.
Just do it. I don't care.
I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay. And we can answer this in 5, 4, 3.
Pens down. We're gonna go to Jordan. Mr. Kaiser.
Red barbecue.
And Jordan.
Snakes on a plane.
Red barbecue is correct. We will accept that.
Yes. And your final question from home. Thank God. What is the name of the Boov song O plays in the car when he switches it from Tip's music?
funny is that I would have probably gotten this question right, even though I haven't seen this film in 2 years.
Honestly,
Because
the
this
songs in the
burned into my
movie
brain.
not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I'm
Not
glad
that bad.
Kaiser
It's
has fun.
Rihanna. Come on.
5, 4, 3,
I got this
2,
too.
1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Jordan.
I was stuck between two. It's either Smack My Bitch Up or Mambo number 5.
Very close. We'll go to Kaiser.
Motionless and obedient.
That is correct. So at the end of round,
What movie did I watch?
number 2, I have Time Shift getting at the total up to 33. Fun Uncles not increasing their score, so it's 33-8, I believe.
Yes, that is what I have.
But because there's a potential 20-point swing in the next round, we will play on.
Yeah, game on.
Get into round number 3, which works like this. It's a wheel round. You have a variety of categories on this lovely wheel. As I pull it up, they correspond to 5 questions per category worth 2 points apiece. However, if you choose to go to multiple choice, you can knock it down to 1 point. And there is stealing involved. So be on the lookout for that. Are there any questions for you? Are there any questions before we head into round number 3? Time Shift, you have all 4 of your repeats, and Challenge, Fun Uncles, you have 2 repeats.
And our challenge.
And your challenge.
We
Thank you.
threatened to use it. We didn't actually use it.
All right, so Time Shift, you're in the lead. Do you want to go first or defer?
I mean, we might as well defer, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, defer.
Okay, so Fun Uncles, this is in your categories on the wheel today, brought to you by Best Buy. Best Buy, the perfect place to buy a gadget for $300 that breaks the next day. Your categories are comedy,
Untitled just lost a sponsor.
Oscars. Oh no, what will we do?
Oh,
Oscars, comic book movies, directors, music, drama, fantasy, sci-fi, and classics. Xfinity does not have super fast internet. Do not let them lie to you.
That's what I'm on right now, though.
Your first spin, Fun Uncles, and it lands on opponent's choice.
Son of a bitch.
So,
well,
Can I talk to my opponents real quick?
Kaiser and Tony, you have
Talk to him.
choose
They're not going to stop you. Talk to him, Jacob.
Yeah.
which category
They
would you
just-
like to be the Fun Uncles?
Be nice, please.
let's give them Oscars, right?
No,
Sure.
no,
Oscars.
no.
Sure.
Damn.
Oscars is the
Make it a match.
category.
Come on.
Fuck's given.
All right.
I don't hate it. There's other ones
All right,
out there that I actually ignore.
why don't you go ahead and give Fun Uncles their Oscars questions?
And
That sounds good to me.
We can talk and confer, right?
Yes, you may confer.
Quick
right.
question before we get into this. Did Home win an Oscar?
Not even close.
Thank you.
Thankfully not. All right. Your first question from the category of Oscars. What was the last film to win Best International Feature?
Shit. What's new? And foreign. What's that movie where the girl like has sex with the car? Did that win?
Tatani? I don't think
I
it
don't
won.
know. I mostly
That's
just wanted to
Very
bring it up here
disturbing. So
more than anything.
Why
I
would
just
you-
wanted to say those words. No, but
I'm
for real,
so
man. Come on,
sorry
take this shit
for
seriously.
4, 3,
Say something.
2.
multiple
One.
choice, please.
I forgot
All
about
right.
that.
That's what I'm here
All right.
for.
Your multiple choice options. A, the worst person in the world. B, another round. C, flee. Or D, drive my car.
I did not hear what C was. Can I rehear that one, please?
Yes.
Sure. C was flee.
Flee,
I think it's
like
B or
run
D.
away.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
I feel like it's B or D. I feel like it's the drinking one or it's the car one. What do you think?
D.
All right, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Fun Uncles, are you ready for your second question in the category of Oscars? Cool. Your second question. How many Oscars has Lady Gaga been nominated for?
What was
Would
that?
this be a simple? Huh?
I said, what was that?
I was being unmuting myself. I was just making it obvious that I'm only clicking one button. Is it only just one? Did she do the Gucci maybe? Was she nominated for Gucci?
I don't think she was nominated for Gucci.
Oh, could it be songs though and shit?
But it was how many Oscars has she been nominated for?
Oh, it's at least two then, because I feel like she's got nod for song and the performance. It's at least two.
But
Nominated.
5,
does the song go to her, or does that
3,
go to the movie
2,
itself? Repeat the
1.
question, please.
Yeah, I'll repeat for you. All right.
I'll repeat. Sorry, I get my words wrong.
Yeah. How many Oscars has Lady Gaga been nominated for?
So I think the song didn't go to her. I think that's more of towards the movie.
Writer movie. Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, I feel like multiple choice wastes it, although it does knock them down a point. But then again, that also doesn't really matter.
Who cares?
Well, do you want to
We're
lock in?
down
Lock in one, or
down
did you get
by
nominated for
26.
Gucci?
4,
Just one?
3, 2,
Two final answer.
1.
Incorrect. Time shift for the 2-point steal.
I believe it's acting for both A Star Is Born and House of Gucci, and then also song for Star Is Born. So I would say 3.
God damn it, Jake.
Well, she didn't get a nomination for House of Gucci. She must have gotten a different song nomination though, because
But
she
yeah,
she
so-
got 2 for A Star Is Born. So
so let's go with the 3 then. Yeah.
yeah, so 3 final answer.
That is correct for the 2-point steal.
Shit. We fucked
Out
up
of
the rules,
interest,
Jacob.
what-
When in
what was
doubt,
it?
go 3.
What
Sure.
were 3?
All right.
Can I get a clarification of what the 3 were, please?
Yeah. So it was Best Actress for A Star Is Born, Best Original Song for A Star Is Born, and I am just making sure
I thought she was nominated for House of Gucci, but
she did not get nominated for House of
Oh.
Gucci, but her third was Original Song in 2016. Oh, it was the it was the song nomination.
Did Time Shift get the steal?
Yeah.
They got the 2-point steal. Yeah,
1 point steal. Or no, sorry, 2.
2 because it was it wasn't. Yeah, so it was a 2016 Best Original Song nomination.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me do some. Let's just cut here for a second. So, all right. It's now 35-9.
Yes.
They need. Funnacles needs to hit each and every one of these for 2 in order to stay in the game.
All right.
No problem.
So we'll come back in
We've been doing that this entire time. So
1.
Yeah.
All right. The next question, Jack.
All right. Your next question from the category of Oscars. What was the last musical to win Best Picture?
I think this is still my boy Chicago, I think, right?
did A Greatest Showman win?
Nah.
What about Les Miserables?
Nah.
Did A Star Is Born win?
I feel like that doesn't count. Or musical. And there's a lot of music in it, but I don't feel like I've ever heard that counting, even if it did.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
5.
Chicago,
4.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was stoned. I knew that answer.
Hold on. Is the artist not a musical?
The
Oh, did
artist
he win
is
Best Picture?
the artist won Best Picture, but it's not a musical.
It is not a musical.
Well, it's a silent movie.
Yeah, it's a
I
silent.
mean, it's kind of okay. Yeah.
No,
All right.
I know people have kind of asked that before, but like, yeah, the general consensus is Chicago is the last one. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We all good?
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Your fourth question in the category of Oscars. Who has been nominated for the most Best Director Oscars with 12?
A lot of Oscars. Could be something as simple as Spielberg's. Who would do 12? Could be older.
Pretty sure Scorsese was nominated for a bunch.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking about wins, but yeah, he probably could have been nominated.
I don't think it was Spielberg. I don't
No?
think a lot of his movies got
Okay.
nominations.
You like Scorsese? I think we got to lock it in. We got to lock it in to try to stay alive. So
we have
Vincent,
one
what's
more
your feeling?
movie.
3.
Martin Scorsese,
Two.
final answer.
No. Just go to them for the seal.
Okay. That is incorrect. Time shift for the 2-point steal.
It's William Wyler.
William
William
Wyler.
Wyler. Final answer.
And your winner,
Challenge. No one calls him William.
by way of knockout
Challenge.
time shift, with a final score
How about ignoring my challenge? No one calls him William.
of 37-11. Dominating performance from time shift today. Could go right into our post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate losers today, Fun Uncles. I mean, look, guys, you're rocking the orange shirts. You had fun at least. You lived up to your name. But other than that, look, you scored 8. You scored 8 in round 1, which isn't bad at all. But you had a little hiccup there.
Yeah, I like round 1. Can we just do like more round 1 stuff and not the other rounds? Silence in the room.
He's contemplating it. He's contemplating it. You know, I was gonna say we performed just like a bunch of hockey teams that wear orange. We sucked.
Yeah, sports reference. I'll agree with.
Well, anyway, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was dissing you. I don't know.
Exactly what that was. It's exactly what that
Crazy.
was.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Never invited back.
Well, I mean, this does drop you guys down to 0-2. Unfortunately, it may be another year before you guys get a match.
See y'all in 2023.
Well, look, that's the way it is for most teams if they lose now, no matter if they're in the tournament or if they're not in the tournament. So you're in the same boat as them, at least.
So what you're saying is 2023, JPO, that's going to be our year.
Yeah.
Actually, is there anybody who
I'm actually going to watch my opponent's movie next time. I'm going to listen to numbers and flavors and all that stuff.
To answer Scully's question, he asked if there's anyone we want to play. Probably someone else who's 0-2. Someone who doesn't pick a
0-4. Let's get them. Or 0-7. Anyone like that?
Somewhere where we are the favorite. Because there's no way we're the least ranked team.
I'm calling out.
There's no way. Chris Diaz.
Okay. Well, we'll see if he responds to that, and hopefully we'll see you guys here back in 2023.
Yeah.
All right. Going to our winners today. Time shift. Tony and Kaiser. Look, guys, 16 in round 1 is awesome. I mean that's a great score for a team coming off of their first loss. Y'all only missed 1 deep cut question. You put up 17 in the deep cut round. That's all. That is incredible. And then you got 2 steals in round 3, and that encapsulated kind of how the night went for you guys. So, how you guys feeling?
So 2 things for me. Number 1, our only loss in this league is to fucking Kumite. So I don't really think that loss is much of a loss, even though it is a loss. Second of all, today I'm glad that we did what we did because it had better be worthy after watching 2 garbage movies. So yeah, I'm happy for that. Home wasn't my choice, by the way, just to be clear.
Well, I mean, you guys went 4 for 5 in those questions, so you're good.
My daughter loves that movie, so I've seen it like 150 times.
Valid.
She wants to come into the out now. Yes,
she does want to come into the out now.
Anyway, this does put you guys back up to 501-1. Are there any other teams you would like to face going forward in a potential, road to a title?
For me personally, there's a team that I saw. I think they're a great team, and I think I want to test myself against them because they're also great at deep cuts. It's Robert and Antonio. I think they're a great team, and I think it'll be a very fun match, to be honest. That's just me.
I agree.
Yeah.
Those are two
Yeah, that works. They're good people. Why the fuck not?
very strong competitors indeed. We'll see what we can do there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Congrats on the big win, and we'll see you soon. Jack, let's drop this one up in a bow. Any final thoughts?
Dominant performance from Time Shift today. Not much that Fun Uncles could do, even though they didn't have the greatest of games. But 8 points in round one is nothing too terrible to sneeze at. So, yeah, no, just got to work on their deep cut game, and I think they can. They'll have a better game next time. But
yeah, even if Fun Uncles had even swept their, the round twos with the steals and with round one, it would have still been knockout territory for them going into Time Shift's round. So again, like you said, not much you can do with a team like that. Score 16 in round one, sweeps their deep cuts. Not even the likes of, Kumite or all these other great teams out there could have probably stayed with them today. But this does bring us to the end of another great match here at ONTL Teams. Check out the current teams tournament going on both in regular trivia and in geek. Got 8 teams on the regular trivia side, 16 teams in the geek side. Lots of good stuff going on in singles as well. Roads to the titles going on in both divisions in singles. So please check out the channel, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. So from myself, from Jack, from Jacob, from Jordan, from Kaiser, and from Tony, this has been Opening Night Trivia. And as always, guys, stay cool.